All right.
There we go.
GoPro is now 1-0.
Is serving now second. Score is 1-0. Sorry, we were getting the GoPro up for you live viewers, and catches a back pocket there for Rahul. Serves really hard, and now Ryder serving 1-1. Catches a rim. 1-1 second. Ryder steps out, goes, catches a reverse cut, but back lip on that one. Jumped up. Going to observers? Bad. Back lip.
So Dan Abrams.
Dan Abrams serves, comes to a jam, calling a pocket on that. And we got Chandler running from the camera, but it's okay because that point is over. Just came to a pocket. We're going to have Chan shift over to the right just a bit. Perfect, great, and back lip for Preston. Serving twos. Rain comes back in. Try to cover the camera. Preston gets the right hand, another back lip. That. Serving 3-2. Oh my goodness, can't talk. Rahul up to serve. Serving 3-2 to Ryder. Random spout to rain. It like just came and went, and they're calling a lip. Good call by Ryder.
Hey, can you guys please eat more vegetables and get on the same page?
3-2 second, and goes for a reverse, catches the right side of the rim.
I'll just look at you.
Ryder up to serve. Three steps out, goes for a reverse cut, catches the front of the rim. Wonder if maybe that right leg is still giving him issues. Kind of shakes off his hand, like a right wrist maybe. Steps out, goes for a cut. Rahul eats that up. Dan puts a great set, and Rahul just pulls that right. If you're looking at the net, you're looking at the left side of that. Dan goes for a serve, catches the front rim. 4-3 second, comes to a jam right to Preston's face. Preston does a push shot right in between Rahul and Dan.
Dude, it's like in and out, this rain, man.
The rain is just falling, but then stops. It's crazy. Nice little reverse cut, and a good set by Rahul and Dan.
Wow! How's we doing? Body check him.
Little body check to Rahul.
Yeah, that's our plan, is break them because they're smaller.
In case you didn't hear that, Preston said that's our plan, is to break them because they're smaller. It seems really rude, but he said it sarcastically. So, just a joke by Preston.
Ryder having to settle Preston down.
Well, I can, but I can't argue. You can't argue.
Rahul served 5-4, catches the front rim, and sets him, but unfortunately probably shouldn't have played that point. But could not convert. Just a short set on Ryder. Rahul to serve. And I'll probably get mad at me later about Rahul. I have a difficult time saying his name. They're saying no.
Thank you.
And it was a roll-up.
Jared, I love you so much. I don't know why you ever get yelled at. It's so quiet.
6-4, second serve, right to Preston's right hand.
Yeah!
Left pull.
I'm trying to be louder.
Oh, you're trying to be louder here because it's so quiet, because it's so cold. 5, 6, serving. Ryder goes for a reverse cut, catches a lobster trap. Rahul puts that back on the net for him. Ryder cleans off the ball to try and get it a little bit more dry so he can get some traction on there, and goes for a cut and just misses. Another lobster cut. Dan serving 7-5. Step out, goes for a drop. Ryder eats that up, and then a right hand pull goes right underneath Dan. Good play, Preston to serve. 6-7. 6-7. 6-7 is just so you know what happened. They're gonna play it, not play that. That was a good move by Dan and Rahul. 6-7. Preston to serve, gets a nice serve. Dan tries to recover that. Not a great touch by Rahul there, but it was coming off pretty hot, pretty fast from Preston. Serving sevens, Preston serving sevens, trying off the ball, trying to prep, steps out left, hits a left hand, but catches the back rim there. Going for the second serve, seven steps away, and gets a serve, comes to the jam area, and Dan puts that on. Oops, excuse me, just had a burp there, I apologize, but just a nice little backhand flick by Dan. You should know that the setting is just pristine for these top-level players. They are setting right above the net, which makes the defense having such a difficult time setting. Rahul does a jam serve right to Ryder's stomach. Score is 9-7. 9-7. Goes with the drop. Preston eats that up, puts it right above the rim, and Preston does a push shot where Rahul isn't. You can see the Dan was set there on Preston's backhand pull, and Rahul was right in the right hand pull, and Preston just pushed that right to the north end where they weren't. Ryder serving 8-9. Goes for a reverse cut, and it hits a back lip is what they're calling. Back pocket.
I was hoping it could be like over.
Popped up there, you could see how it kind of jumped up. Ryder serving again. 8-9. Gets a big back lip on that back right hand cut. Ooh, Dan goes for a left foot step in. Goes for the right, ooh, and goes with the short, trying to get that, and a nice little flick push by Ryder. It's a good call by Preston, calling that one short.
I think it's going to be around this place.
Shoot.
Score is
We're not sure. Hold on.
9-10. And goes with the left hand, and they're saying it was bad. High.
I live
Going to observers.
Yeah, I graduated. So we were working.
9-all. Steps back to the left and hits a jam right to Rahul's left shoulder. It's such a hard place to get your hand, especially coming that quick. And you don't know if he's going to end up cutting that. Goes for a cut serve. Misses, hits the rim. Goes for a little jump, slap the ground, just to be set.
A little upset dance, but good work.
Third on, that was not an actual point. They called that one bad, but third on anyway, just for fun. Rahul gets a back rim hit.
I just wish, like, whenever I heard my name, it was actually.
Usual shirts are showing me water on the wall. Oh my god.
Sponsor?
11-11. Ryder gets up to serve and goes for a back, or goes for a reverse cut. They're calling a back lip. Chandler said it's no good. Caught enough of that back lip that it popped up. Ones goes for a cut, misses, hits the front rim, just drives down. Scores 12-11. Does a back step and catches.
Oh, sorry, make you sick?
2-1 second. Dan tries to serve, just put it on, but ended up catching a front rim.
Yeah, Rahul, we're doing great, dude. Partner up. What do we got?
12. Steps back with the left, kind of goes for a back step cut there, but ended up catching too much of the pocket. 2's second. Serving, steps with the left, fakes left, goes right, gets a nice right hand cut, and Dan puts that up and just does a little backhand flick there. That was pretty.
Were they all good? Air?
Bummer, man.
Yeah, because it's getting colder.
Here, Lincoln.
This one probably needs. That one's alright.
No,
This one definitely.
they've been playing.
Score is 13-12. Rahul to serve.
That one probably needs to be dropped.
3-2. Rahul to serve. Back step, going for a jam, and Ryder puts that up, and he just does a nice pull right past Rahul's body there. Threes.
Yeah, I was like, I don't need to serve again, but I'll take it.
And the rain finally kind of died down a little bit, not quite as thick. Ryder steps up and goes for a cut, but also it's a back back lip. Ryder, 3 second, going for another serve, catches another back pocket there.
That one might be bad.
Four, 3, Dan to serve, gets a little bit of back lip, but and then Dan gets a touch on that. Rahul tries to dive and put that back, but they're playing that even though it was a little back lip roll up there. Score is 4-4.
Yeah, what do we got?
4's first serve, right hand step, comes right to Dan's face, and then Dan tries to put that on just a push shot, but could not get there. And then Ryder ate that up and then did a nice pop ball over there.
It smells. All 6 fences. What do we got?
Score is 5-4. Preston serving to Rahul. Preston does a right hand step, fakes right, goes left, catches the front rim. Straight on stance. Preston steps left, goes for the left, catches a little back pocket there. And we are back in the quiet time, folks.
Thank you. No, fine.
Where the rain stops and it's just silent. Five's high, and when I say 5's high, I mean it's 15-15.
With the line that we have left. Jared's got built-in 6 foot.
5 second Rahul to serve.
5-4. 4-5, 5-5, 5-5, 5-5, 5-5, 5 and 55.
15-15.
Hold on, sorry, 15's right there. Is that left? No, take it. I just saw Fitzy running.
15-15. Preston called Fitzy getting close to Rahul, so he stopped the point. 5 all second and miss. Now
3, you missed them all.
Ryder to serve 16-15. Ryder steps out, gets a reverse cut, and gets nice and low on Dan there. Dan did get fingertips on there, but just could not read it quite quick enough. 7-5, and Ryder misses there. 7-5 second serve.
I don't know about that last one.
Steps out, fakes right, fakes left, goes right, and ends up catching the front rim, but was going for a cut there. You could see how far it jumped off, but caught a little bit of it. So 6-7, Dan to serve. Dan catches a little bit of the front rim there. Dan trying to clean off the ball there, going for a drop, but could not put it on. 8-6, Preston to serve. Preston steps out right, fakes right, does a little fake, and puts on a cut serve. Dan to eat that up. Dan tries to put that on, catches a little bit of the rim.
Are you choking? Yeah, I'm just excited because you never played with me, so I get to crack jokes.
Score is 19-16.
I don't know, I just feel like new people laugh more, you know? Like Tyler and BJ, they're like, these guys.
19-16. Preston to serve. Preston does a step left, fake left, does a little weird thing, and fake and a drop into a nice little pull shot. I am stuttering because I just couldn't articulate my words there. And we're back. Rahul to serve. 17-19. It's a nice cut, but they're calling a rim on that one.
But also good service shots. I'm not even nervous right now.
17-19. Second serve by Rahul. Rahul gets another basically the same serve right there, catching the front rim. Score is .17. .7 goes for a reverse cut and catches the front of the rim. .7 steps out left, goes for a left, and they're calling a pocket on that. So now we're at 8.
Ouch.
That's a good thing.
18-20. 18-20. Dan goes for a right-hand serve, catches a little bit of the pocket, and catches the back pocket. That's game. 21-18. Ryder Preston versus Rahul and Dan. That was a great game. Yeah, this is Chandler Hertzler. Also, his team
Chandler's
is the
over
Hand
here
of
eating
God
Cheez-Its.
for the full-time season, which isn't.
It's game
currently on
2,
hold.
0-0. Preston
Game 2,
starting
0-0.
serve.
Somebody get Chandler some balls. And a serve. And Dan does a
great
nice
pull.
little spin pull. Chandler
literally
Jarrett
don't have balls.
rotating. Score is 1-0. Goes for a drop, gets a short, puts it right on, right in front of Ryder. 2-0. Great serve.
Let's go, Rahul.
Right underneath.
Shouldn't have told him I was actually nervous.
Great cut right underneath Preston's hand. No, I think we're out. That's what you gotta call it. That's it.
Use it once, it's gone.
It's done.
Tournament's over.
Score is 3-0. And another back lip by Rahul. In this bag.
But also,
1-3. Ryder to serve. 1-3 second serve by Ryder. Drying off the ball, trying to get that traction. 1-3 second Ryder to serve. Goes with the reverse cut. Rahul gets that. And nice little body by Ryder. 2-3.
Chan.
oh, every single hit.
2-3 low. Second game.
Who won
Two.
first?
21-18 out around net.
Okay.
2-3 or 4-1. No? 4-1. Sorry. 4-1. 4-1. A jam serve and a push shot by Ryder. Now it's 2-4. I gave you the wrong. I do the wrong score sometimes. I'm sorry, everyone. 2-4. 2-4. Righty cut. Hard serve. Dan does a balloon ball. Ryder puts it in the air. Ryder was not going for that, so Rahul teamed in there.
I was waiting for this.
Nice little balloon by Dan there. Balloon, blast, whatever you want to call it. Boom ball. Score is 5.
There's 2 new ones in there. You can tell they're new.
5-2.
Whoa! Dude, you can't block it from the camera. You don't let that hit the camera.
That was very
Rahul
hard.
has a very hard serve. Goes for a drop.
You had him.
That's still gonna be a good highlight though.
Rahul,
I don't know how
6-2.
close it was to the camera.
Dude, I think it was kind of like right here.
Yeah, I was gonna say I thought
No,
it was
you
like
really
right in the
you
middle.
blocked my face, is what you did. So I appreciate it because I was just like,
I didn't feel like I don't know. My yeah.
Well, your dedication to the commentary, I mean, it's just phenomenal. You didn't flinch. You're like, you know what? This is part of the game. This is what I signed up for.
Creature's commentary is
I'm excited. I'm
It's just
excited
here.
to.
very
Ryder
amazing.
serving
He has a
3-6
future.
comes right underneath the net as a lobster trap. Dan serving 7-3. Tries off the ball, steps in, does a light serve just to get it on the net, and Ryder tries to push it, and Rahul almost digs that up. It was a really nice, almost back into the gentleman serves and finishes. 4-7. 4-7 fakes left. Or fakes right and then a fake left, then a hit left. 4-7 second serve.
4-7.
Ball comes in the court. Takes it on. We also have playing for third and fourth in the background there. Clark Marshall and Ryan Fitzgerald. 4-7 second serve.
Oh, what's a rocket?
Ooh.
I'm pretty sure that
So that was a jam serve that they just a jam serve right to Rahul. Dan tries to set and Rahul tries to dive over the net to put that back on. Just couldn't. 5-7. Preston to serve. Does a step back with the left and step back cut right past Dan. That was a very, very deep serve.
Last time I missed, I aced you, sort of. Not really. Didn't ace you. So I'll let it be known I didn't ace you. 6-7.
6-7 second. Fakes left, fakes right, hits right, does a jam right to Rahul.
Right to the old noggin, as they say.
Right to the noggin. Sevens. Goes for a left hand hit. Right on a lobster. Dries off the ball, trying to make sure he gets that traction from his hand. 7 seconds, steps right, has a little stutter there, and hits the front rim. 8-7. Rahul serving 8-7 to Ryder. Ryder backs up pretty deep here, trying to prep for the speed in which Rahul hits, and he hits a deep cut, but it caught just enough of that lip that it was bad. 8-7 second serve. Rahul to serve. And swings, catches that front lip. We're at 8. Ryder to serve, Rahul to receive. Trying to prep for Ryder's reverse cut, also cut. Rahul's right at that 6-foot line. Not really backing up too much. So we'll see how he reacts. 8-all. Ryder backs up and hits the front rim. We have a little bit of the jink to the net. I don't know if you can see that in the stream, but it's fine. 8-all, second serve. Ryder goes up to serve and gets a cut serve on there. Dan runs this way to try to recover that, but just was running too, and it just caught too much air.
How about Ryder's improvement from becoming first premier last West Regionals and already like just top-notch pro-level players? I mean, it's phenomenal.
Shows what playing
And
with
he has,
Preston
and,
does.
yeah, and he hasn't even played in a tour stop like since he got premier. Unless he went to, did he go to nationals, Ryder?
No.
So he hasn't played in a tour stop as a premier player yet.
9-8, first serve, catches
I mean,
the front rim.
You usually see, you know, people's first tournament as premier, which this is basically that,
Yeah.
and they just get demolished.
Dan
And-
serves right into the rim.
And Preston has not been carrying him. I mean, if anything, Ryder is the reason they beat Spikers because of his reverse cut.
Drop by Dan into Ryder. Ryder does a nice pull right past Dan.
I honestly say it because of you, but at the same time, it's just part of my lingo now. Also, everybody, Grant Laughlin's here.
Nice.
Nice. Nice. I really wanted to say 3-2-1 nice, but later.
Score 10-9. Preston to serve. Wow, it goes a little off cadence, just right into a cut.
Oh, I thought it was good. I thought it was fine.
Going to observers.
Yep, it's good.
There's a good serve by Preston. Little stutter there right into the cut.
1-9.
11-9. Preston goes with a reverse cut. Dan tries to put it on, puts it on short, and Ryder goes with a body up into the net. That's a body of God, or a crotch of God, you could say. I don't know if that's allowed on stream.
Yeah,
But,
It's the body part.
Yeah, it's a crotch of God, and then Ryder tries to put that back up with his foot, but Preston was not in the place. That was a nice rally. Rahul to serve 10-11, catches the front rim, and they decide not to play on that one. I'm nervous now that I have Sanford next to me is a co-commentator. He's actually the original commentator.
What a receive by Ryder.
Good receive by Ryder, but somebody just kicked the net. Ryder kicked the net, so
That was
that is a rocket serve, and Ryder just plays it like nothing.
Really good receive by Ryder. We're at 11-11. Rahul to serve again. Serve right to Preston's hand. Ryder does a nice.
And look at the butter shot. Like Ryder is just Ryder is a complete player. I know a lot of people, you know, you hear the higher level player, you know, kind of talk up their partners. You know, I know a lot of people kind of think about Dylan talking up Bonin so much.
Yeah.
Not that Bonin's not a great player, but I mean Dylan. Oh, a little bit of a reverse.
Oh my God!
Tries to put it back on. Just couldn't get it.
Too strong.
So you know, I think we all wondered, like, okay, Preston's talking up Ryder. What's it like? But man, he is.
He is a good player.
13-11. Left and right.
13-11 steps out, goes for a reverse cut. They're going to play this and does a nice little backhand pull from Dan. 12-13, Dan to serve to Preston receive. Little back step there.
I love the little system we've got here.
12-13.
Ball boys. It's like in tennis, and they have to roll it across the court.
In with the left, tries to get Preston off guard, and Preston does a tweener right to Rahul's left shoulder. He just could not put that up. That was a good read by Rahul, running to the pole spot. Preston just put that in between his legs and does a left,
I think I'd agree.
and they're calling it bad on a pocket. Score is 14-12, I believe. 14-13. 4-2, yeah, it's 4. 14-12. Good serve by Preston, steps back, and unfortunate miss by Dan as Preston's presence came there. He was going to try and balloon ball that right over Preston because he came in for the body, but just missed, hit the front rim. 15-12. 15-12 goes for a reverse, ends up in the back pocket.
Yeah.
15-12, second serve, steps out with the right, and gets another back pocket right over Rahul.
Back pocket, just a little bit.
That was a good question. That's the right question to ask. Score is 13-15. Rahul to serve. Goes for a reverse, but catches Preston. Nice up by Dan, and a good set by Rahul into a balloon blast by Dan right over Preston. Good play.
It's gonna be fun to do highlight, like the whole recap. Oh my gosh.
Score is 14-15. Rahul to serve.
I'm working on it.
4-5. Wow, nice cut right to Ryder's right hand, just over. Could not get that in a playable position.
Honestly, a rare miss for Ryder. Like, when it was the ones that haven't been clean past him, he's been able to control really well.
Yeah. You have more of an opinionated commentary.
I like what we're doing. Yeah.
It's good.
I'm more color.
Nice contrast. Yeah, Rahul to serve. 15 seconds. Serve comes to Preston's right hand, and then he pulls Dan in another great position as Rahul tries to funnel that to him.
Back-to-back plays. The Dan's been in the right spot. That one not able to convert.
Yeah, the power that Preston hits with that is just so hard to put that up. 6'5". Serve goes for a reverse,
yeah.
catches the little front of the rim.
That still just gets me every time I see that. It's just such an unnatural spin. It's
5 to the cut, and Rahul with a nice set and a pull into Ryder. But Ryder had his hand out there, almost had a nice touch on that. This is game 2. 16-16, game 1 was 21-8.
Thanks, man.
Preston, and,
It is, what is the score?
16s.
16's game 2.
16
Preston
Dan
got
steps out,
game
gets a
1.
nice touch, and then a perfect recovery set there from Preston. Dan went for the run, expecting maybe a 2-ball.
Be like,
Yeah, just
be like the radio.
Score is 17-16. Preston to serve, wiping off a hand. You need to make sure that your hand is nice and clean. He's trying to get Rahul to cheat to the left. Fake left, a little off cadence right. Rahul gets a touch, and he was calling a back lip, and then Preston actually got a good serve on that. 18-16, Preston with a left serve, but that was a bad left
As the
pocket.
rain starts to pick up a little bit again.
Fake, and it's a pocket. Score is 17-18, folks. Rahul to serve. As previously spoken, Rahul has so much torque on his serve. They come very, very fast. Rahul to serve 7-8.
Oh,
Puts it on really
again.
fast, but then ate
Wow,
it.
creep.
You said on, I was like, no, I'm not going to hit it on.
Good receive by Ryder and a nice pull right to the camera.
Oh!
Left hand.
It's so exciting. Like honestly, the reverse cut. Like people say it's boring. You know, sports boring to watch. That reverse cut, man, that adds a whole new level of excitement.
Beast cut right there.
Ryder
That's
just
game
aced out.
and match.
Yeah,
It's
game
again.
to win.
Ryder coming in
carried
clutch.
his team
Yeah,
today.
definitely. I mean, Preston obviously didn't let up anything, but Ryder's the one who got the great points.
Yeah, we still have third and fourth place.
Let's move on over there.